Okay guys, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the Tenet trailer 2. I know it came out probably about a week ago, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it. So let's talk about Tenet, the trailer, and I guess just the thoughts of Tenet in general. I think the trailer looked cool. I always love how Christopher Nolan takes a genre, whether it be sci-fi, action, thriller, romance, and puts a unique twist on this. And he always puts the twist to do something with mind, or not mind, time. Interstellar, time, time's relation to gravity, in the Prestige, time relative to magic, and in this film, time relative, Inception, time relative to dreams, and in this film it seems to be time relative to I guess the flow of time. The flow of time, how that can change, how the time reversal, time forwarding, and I love this concept of time, of the world's going backwards, and only a certain group of people can realize that. And this idea of time working backwards. So you could be in a fight, but it's going backwards. That's what I love about Christopher Nolan's style of directing and storytelling, is where you can take like for example in Interstellar, you can take a hallway fight. What if we can make there be zero gravity, and suddenly it becomes this epic cool fight? Because of the great concept. What if we had the time going backwards? Great cool concept. What if we can have someone be stuck in gravity? Stuck in gravity. Let's do that. And it's just, he opens the floodgates to what you can do in a film. And when it comes to premise, because I'll tell you, he's a great director when it comes to premise, and a writer and whatever, when it comes to premise. Because some of the things what I love about the premise of these sorts of films is it leads for great moments and great sequences that you wouldn't be able to have otherwise. And I think that's the fascinating part about what a lot of things do. And I think that was very interesting and very exciting. And so I think that was always something I was, excited about. And so, it opening July 17th. Will I see it? It depends. Hear me out. We're more than a month and a half away. And so maybe I'll do a drive-in. Maybe who knows what it'll be a month and a half later. And at the end of the trailer, remember it says coming to theaters, not coming to theaters July 17th. And so it's still implied that they are going to open in July 17th, but at the same time, by not having a specific date of July 17th, it is still leaving the door open if they, however, end up having to push it back. And I think that was a smart move, where it's like, if they, they're committed to it, sure, yeah. They just dropped a trailer, which is freaking awesome. I love the opera sequence. I love by the way, Robert Pattinson in this film, he has a great accent. I didn't realize his good acting talent because I didn't see the Twilight, so I didn't really know his acting range per se, and it seemed cool. It seemed cool. That's obviously not his normal voice, but it kind of seemed like a cool kind of old school Britain voice. And so I think that is interesting. I think that's exciting, and so I am really excited for this film if I get a chance to hop into theaters and see it. So yeah, I think that would be my coherent thoughts on the trailer, coherent thoughts on the film, and all of the above. So yeah, stay tuned for our videos coming at you.